Hello, everyone. We warmly welcome you all to our special program brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. I am your host, Vatika Singh. Indian Achievers Award is an honor that celebrates the people who went extraordinary to effectuate their aspirations and ideas. In this series, we emphasize not only on the struggles and achievements of the people, but also on the social contribution they made to their native land, India. Before introducing you all to our one such achiever, let's take a look at the small AV. Dr. Revathi Sivakumar is the founder and CEO of Target C Investigations and Forensics, India's topmost investigations related service provider. Her spark for the field of investigative sciences has fueled her success not only as one of the few women in the field, but also as one of the leading experts in the country. With a passion for justice and focus on helping those who have been wronged, she has started the company Target C to provide a trademark unparalleled quality of investigation while creating a legacy of justice for those who are in real need, regardless of any caste, creed, religion, or economic class, while simultaneously elevating the expectations and standards of the entire field of investigations across the country. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine too. So, before entering into the question and answer segment, tell us something about you and your professional journey.
My name is Revathi Sivakumar. I'm the CEO as well as the managing director of Target C Investigations and Forensics. I have been in this criminal investigations and forensic industry for over 11, 12 years. And then I have started Target C, like it's been almost like 2 years we have started. And we operate pan India. We are expanding Middle East as well as European countries now.
Right, ma'am. So, I'm really keen to know that it is not very common for a person to choose forensics as their career path. So, what made you choose this field specifically?
Okay, so there are mainly two reasons. Number one is the practicality of the subject. During our school days, we all have attended the practical sessions of whatever we have studied, right? For example, when we have 10 chapters, we'll have practical lessons of say 2 or 3 chapters, right? Forensic is a subject where you, even if you read a definition, you will have a practical analysis on the same. So that practical application is what I always have a flair for. And the second reason is no 2 days of your career will be the same.
Right. So, since we know for a fact that starting anything has never been easy for any one of us, so what all were the challenging predicaments that you had to go through while your career was taking shape?
Definitely, forensic wasn't a fashionable choice when I have picked it before 11, 12 years. So I have come across the millions of questions, even starting with my family, relatives, even from a professional point of view. I've come across millions of questions about the future in forensics or how I have planned to establish a career in forensics, job opportunities, and everything. But I was pretty sure about my flair towards the subject, and I know I can make a future in this subject. So that's how I have picked forensics.
That's really great, ma'am. So, moving ahead, what exactly motivated you to start Target C investigations and forensics?
So I have a extensive drive always for forensics, and I wanted to have a social change as well in the same career. As we all know, to have a social change, the economic growth also comes in parallel. To have a economic growth, always it starts with young entrepreneurs, and that's how I have decided to start Target C, which is Target Crime. Target C Investigations and Forensics Private Limited I've started.
So, tell us a bit more about Target C investigations and the work that the organization does for people.
So, our main vision is to eradicate the fear of what if or what if not. Okay, so we always come across our own doubts, not just in our personal, but also in our profession, right? So we are seeing all business nowadays. The business are like pretty much upcoming. All new careers are coming up, and every business will have its own set of risk it faces every day. So we wanted to bring all types of risk, frauds, and crimes under one roof, and that's how I have started Target C. So in Target C, if you see broadly, we do three type of investigations. One is personal, where we handle extensive background verification, which is exclusively customized to each and every client of ours. And corporate investigation, where we starts with basic background verification, tenant screening, to due diligence. We do, and also we do forensic investigations, where we do fingerprint verification, signature verification, to crime scene investigation. So I our vision is to create a legacy of justice without any discrimination. So that is what we do.
That is really commendable, ma'am. So, moving ahead, since you mentioned about the personal and professional aspect, in your area of expertise, you have to manage a number of things. So, how are you able to manage the balance between work life and professional life?
Okay, that's a good question. So I have started my career. My first degree, what I have done is engineering. So after that, I think all my degrees were into criminal investigations and forensics. I've done my dual masters, then I've done multiple professional certifications in each and every area of expertise in criminal investigations. So I have balanced it quite good that time. But when I started Target C investigation, so honestly, managing work life balance was pretty questionable for me, because as a startup and young entrepreneur, lots of struggles and hurdles I have faced. So work life balance was a little bit of up and down. But when I started to chart out the work life balance, I struggled even in that, and then I understood there is no such thing called perfect work life balance. Okay, so, and especially in forensic career, I cannot have a very perfect work life balance on a daily basis or weekly basis, because we call it in general, we call it work call, right? So in our industry, we call it as emergency call. So there are certain cases which we will come across. It needs effective and immediate response, and I cannot deny that, irrespective of time, irrespective of day. But I learned to make sure that when the call gets over, or maybe in a daily basis or weekly basis, I'll make sure that I gave enough time to my family and also my personal space. So that varies, sometimes on weekly basis or sometimes on a month.
Right, ma'am. So, you have received an honorary doctorate for your incredible work in the field of investigation and criminology. How does it feel to have achieved such a feat, and how do you plan to take this forward?
It's very hard to pinpoint just one emotion on that, because to receive an honorary doctorate in criminal investigations and forensics at this age is definitely was overwhelming at that time. And it also gave me a powerful sense of direction and order on how I have to take this forward and how I have to keep up all the expectations in the future.
Definitely, ma'am. So, moving ahead, as a woman who is into this dynamic profession, and what is the piece of advice you would give to the upcoming generations who are willing to take up forensics as their career option?
Okay. So I think this is going to be my favorite question. So I would like to answer in two levels. So the first, imagining a idealistic society with no crime or nil crime is impossible. It's an idealistic society and it is impossible. So when we see from that point of view, the growth or the future of forensics is infinite. So the growth or future of forensics can never be limited. Okay, and when it comes to women, okay, so who knows our neighborhood better than women, right? Our observation skills, our critical thinking, and women always doesn't have just plan B, right? We have plan B, C, D, and it goes on and on. So, and our curious nature to solve each and every problem, when these skills are being coupled with science, and we will be the best investigators. So when a women have a flair for this subject, do not hold back. And I think this is very perfect for every woman.
And that I must say is a great piece of advice. So, ma'am, apart from your hard work and the perseverance to have successfully established Target C, moral support, is must. How do you receive this moral support, and to whom do you credit your success?
So, first, of course, it goes to my parents, because when before 12 years, when I have actually told my parents that I wanted to make a career in forensics and criminal investigations, they believed in me, and they supported me to go with this career. And, even after going through a millions of questions from my relatives, from my neighborhood, still they had belief in me. And after that, definitely the family I've wedded to, everybody has supported me in throughout my journey. And last but not least, I will credit this to my husband. He has been with me, supported me in my career, my crazy time schedules. So definitely, without all of them, I wouldn't be here. So yes, very thanks to them.
So, talking about your future plans, are there any plans of expansion of Target C? If you could let us know about your future plans regarding the organization.
So yes, of course. So currently we are operating pan India. So I would definitely, geographically speaking, I would definitely working on expanding it to other countries as well. But apart from that, I'm working on two more levels. The main important level is I wanted to expand forensic from root level. So when you wanted to bring up a career from root level, what best it can be without you start from education. So I'm in collaboration with different universities, and it's work in progress. We're gonna introduce multiple disciplines in criminal investigations, professional certifications, UG, PG, doctorate, in different levels and different streams of expertise. So we are working on that front. And the second level is I wanted to integrate technology. So the technology into investigations to take the level of output to the next level and also give high efficiency. So these both are the things which I'm working on with respect to expansion.
Right, ma'am. So, since you mentioned about technology, in this era of technology, how do you maintain a rapport with new technological advancements and make sure that you aren't missing out on them?
So I have currently I've been working on a project. You can call it as an innovative project. So there is a problem statement which I have taken it, and the solution statement will be the answer which resolves 9 million users' solution. So that's the project I'm working on right now. And you can expect the same project to be launched in 2023, and which will have a advanced emergency response system, which will integrate artificial intelligence in criminal investigations. And that's what I'm working on.
That's really great. So, what keeps you motivated and whom do you look up as your inspiration?
So the new challenges, I even though when the challenge comes, yes, we feel it like little overwhelmed and with the solutions, but new challenges keep me awake. And also the past me, it always drives me. Even the past me of yesterday, it keeps me motivated and drives for the future.
Right. So, before concluding this session, I really want to know that what was your feeling when you came to know that you have won the Mahatma Gandhi Samman?
I was really honored and speechless to receive Mahatma Gandhi Samman Award on the event of 75th Independence Day in British Parliament or House of Commons. And I've been really, really honored to receive the award of Father of our Nation on the event of Independence Day. And it's really patriotic touch, which makes me feel overwhelmed as well as to live up the expectations in the future.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining with us today. It was a pleasure talking to you, and we hope that you continue to inspire people of all ages forever. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Jai Hind.